Hey, you guys, and welcome to the Steele Wars Hyperchat for Thursday, 18th of March, 2021. Get well soon to our special Thursday boy, Corey Van Dyke. He'll be back with us hopefully next week. I sure will, Steele. I'll have lots of scoops too. It's going to be great. All right, so that covers that. Hey, if you're watching live or on delay or listening to the Patreon podcast, maybe you're watching on Facebook, maybe it's just come up on your Twitter feed via Periscope. But welcome. I've been, while I work today, watching the Snyder Cut of Justice League, and I've just missed the end. So you just need to cut off a little bit more, and I would have had it finished by the time I did the stream today. But half watching it, pretty good fun. Pretty good fun. Hey to everyone in the chat. Today we will be mainly chatting about some surprising new figures that Hasbro announced today, part of the Black Series, the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary range, which very suitable for the 50th anniversary range that they're doing stuff from all gamuts of the galaxy. These ones are all from comic books in the old EU, or as we call it, the OU. But you're getting all these obscure characters, which is not like people on Twitter had offense that I called Jackson the Rabbit, one of the announced figures, as an obscure character. Hey, listen, if someone's canon or not, it doesn't change whether they're obscure or not. Just get it out there. But how weird it is that we're getting Jackson the Rabbit, we're getting Connor Jax, or whatever that sweet Imperial Royal Guard. I'm losing everything, but from Crimson Empire. But still no Ben Solo. No Ben Solo. It is so strange. And I'm not discounting, like I think it's rad they're bringing out these figures. And, you know, it's tying in with the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. I reckon that's some cool stuff. And if you don't know, it's Jackson the Rabbit. I'll get him up here, and then I'll continue. I'll fill everyone in. Let's get this up via... Why is that gone to there? That's no good. I've lost everything. Wait there. Share screen. Oh, it's a Firefox. I've got it open on Firefox. Banging. All right. But this is from Yakface's Twitter feed. So we've got Jackson the Rabbit, who came in to Star Wars, maybe it was like the late 70s. He's become a bit of a cult favorite / meme. Connor Jax from Crimson Empire. Darth Maul, Sith Apprentice, topless, which was once a Power of the Force 2 late era figure. Or maybe Power of the Jedi by then or whatever. But and Luke Skywalker with Yosemite. That crazy little animal that deflects the Force in Dark Force Rising. I think this one's out of. But essentially a Dagobah Luke repainted, which I reckon sort of... It's like poetry it rhymes. That they've just repainted a Dagobah Luke Skywalker figure, because so many of these pictures from the EU, novel covers and stuff, are just pictures of Luke Skywalker on Dagobah repainted, which is fine. I can't draw. I'm jealous of them all. But it's like poetry, it rhymes. But yeah, I'm just fascinated with, like, it's not like they get to choose between Ben Solo and these figures, but it does highlight how weird it is that, like, like, we're going to get Jason Solo before we get the current universe's son of Han and Leia at this rate. But it's so strange. They've just, he's got such a fan base, and there's been no Ben Solo figure. They've done such a 180 away from the Episode 9 merchandise, and it seemed to happen like before the film was even out. Let's check the feed. Some shout outs to Corey. Kevin says, should we watch it? And by it, you mean the Snyder Cut? Hey, I found it very watchable. I don't know how it ends, and I wasn't like giving it my full, like I wasn't, like I was working and sort of looking up and stuff. So I don't regret. I had a good time. I can't wait to see what happens. Jason Buno says, I don't normally collect action figures, but I need all those. Mary Reed says, I've never seen the rabbit before, and I hate it. It looks like Jazz Jackrabbit from that game. Yeah, I like, it's not for me. Like, I'm not part of the Jackson fan base, but I think it's a cool thing to make. I think it's a cool nod. And when I saw like the branded Lucasfilm 50th anniversary, and it was just Empire Strikes Back figures, I was like, oh, it'd be good if they broadened the offering, and I think this fits in quite well. Ollie asks, where's Corey? Corey is down and out sick today, unfortunately. Not with the famous sickness, though. Not with that one. He's not on trend. So that is very, very good. Mary agrees it's very weird about the Troth merchandise. Jason claims that Troth didn't happen. Star Wars Savage of Broaxium says, no doubt Carvin Scott is absolutely excited about Jackson. I'm sure he's having a Toro level of days. He's written Jackson into a few of his comics, and I think one of his comics is the fold-out image. Wait there, I'll go back to Jackson's one. Yeah, the comic book image is from one of his comics, by the looks of it. So that's pretty rad. Braxton asks, have there been more Corey Thursdays without Corey than with him? I think it tips in Corey's favour. I reckon he's been here for like 64% of them, I would go with. But, he's just doing it, for fun, to hang with his mate. So I try not to be too hard. It doesn't always work out, but I try. Jim Grote says that Zack Snyder's last minute press tour has got him more interested in it. Here we go. Sal Perales, where's my Jackson homies on the Rogue Rebels YouTube. So yeah, it's so like not even like you can just print t-shirts. No one knows more than I how you can just print t-shirts. And there's just no Ben, like if I was in Target and I saw a Ben Solo shrugging t-shirt, I'm not in the market for Star Wars t-shirts, but I reckon I'd hook it up. If they did it right. So Justin DeRoche says, imagine calling out sick on the day named after you. It is pretty it is a bit rich. It is a bit rich. Let's see what else is happening in Star Wars news, huh? Calm before the storm. A lot of stuff here about Jackson. Ah, the other thing, Dirge. Dirge is back in the Bounty Hunters comic. So he was a very hyped up bounty hunter, from what I remember, in the Clone Wars era. That was in the Tadasak. Oh, I can never say that. I can never say that name without reading it. Damn it! The Clone Wars, the Samurai Jack Clone Wars. Someone write it, and then I can read it. Why am I talking? Why do I talk? Not much of a speller either. Math. Oh, give me some numbers. That's where it's at. That is where it's at. But yeah, Dirge was in that that earlier decanonization version of Clone Wars, and he's going to be back in the Bounty Hunters Battle of the Bounty Hunters, is it, comic book? And I tweeted about it that Dirge to me is always like the Homer car in The Simpsons. It's just, he just had everything. He had every gimmick under the sun. Jim Grote poses the question, looking for the chat's opinion. What's with going on in the Star Wars YouTube channel's comment sections? Oh, with what's going on in Star Wars YouTube channel's comment sections? Is it busy to engage or to ignore? It's frustrating, but not sure what to do, if anything. Oh, Bobby Golden, Tartakovsky. Thank you, Bobby. The Tartakovsky Clone Wars episodes for Bobby. But I like the live chat works sort of a bit different. But in my, after the videos have gone live, I moderate all the comments. So they've got to get a little tick from me. And there's some people that comment all the time that goes straight through, because I know they're just going to be giving their Star Wars opinion and not something else. Because I don't want people that are watching my videos and just having fun complaining about Ben Solo figures. Like, I want them to be able to look at the comments and have just normal, level-headed conversations about how there's no Ben Solo figures. I want to save them that. Like, how the Star Wars official site lets the comments in the live chat go is just, don't look down. That would be my advice, because the conversations more often than not go nowhere. And so I, on Twitter, it used to be all about it, but now it's just like, this isn't about Star Wars, and I'm not changing people's opinion about this other thing on Twitter. So I'm just gonna chat about life and Star Wars with people that see the world in a similar way to me. Star Wars Savage of Broaxium says, it's extremely hard to find a comment section that actually has respectable conversations among fellow fans. And I know, like the bigger accounts and stuff, they just get too many comments to, I don't get that many comments in, compared to like big accounts and stuff. But yeah, it is just a bummer. So, like, for me, off my own like YouTube account on YouTube comments. It's just I'm not. I just don't think it's worth even going in there because it's just gonna like bum me out. The Kessel Run transmissions, their chat is normally pretty mellow and cool. So sometimes I chat in there. There is not much going on. This is the problem with doing it, almost daily. You run out of stuff. So unless anyone's got any sweet questions, but Jim Grote says they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. Re-comments. If they close comments off, then the fans who are doing this win, at least in their eyes. I think with Star Wars, the official one, surely they can have someone just let normal ones go through. Is there no budget for that, just to create a more pleasant, it doesn't say much about your brand when you've it hurts your brand when you've got all this bile as part of the experience. So the YouTube and stuff is part of the Star Wars fan experience that Lucasfilm's providing or putting out there, but they don't really protect people in that environment. Leidra says, I really feel like they should make it where nobody can comment, hide the likes and dislikes, because my gosh, there's only so many videos that people can make by doing that by them doing that. Yeah, I just think if it's better than if you can't police it, shut it off. Shut it off. Sal Perales wants to know where my Black Series. What? Your Black Series what? You want a Black Series Sal Perales, a Black Series Rogue Rebels? If anyone's you're probably the closest your family to having action figures than any of us. You want season 3 Black Series? Come on, buddy. Season 3. We haven't got a Ben Solo. You're on season 3 Sabine paint thing. I'm outing myself as a fake fan. All right, Leedra's saying, right, where's my season 3 Black Series Ezra? See, you're turning against me. Sal wants a Voss. What a shock. Star Wars Savage of Broaxium says, what accessories would come with a Black Series Steele Saunders? Oof. Coffee. One of those fold-up rubber blue coffee mugs that don't work that well, but I still use them to take my coffee outside. When I walk Harry, I need to have a coffee with me. I feel like it gives me, it's part of my purpose. I'm the most alert, so I'd have the coffee. Half the figures would come with a pair of sunglasses and half wouldn't, because I'm really bad at not losing sunglasses. iPhone, would love that. Would love a charger for my iPhone as well. And a skateboard. Oh, and lots of little mini stickers. Braxton says I should come with Toro binoculars. Oof. No, leave them. The sand people earned them fair and square. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. I've sold one figure. Nice. Thank you, Star Wars Savage of Broaxium. We've talked a bit of action figures. We've talked some fan issues. And we've tolerated Sal Perales's constant demanding for merchandise in the chat. So, I feel like this episode may have gone on
long enough.
We will see you tomorrow because my week got mixed around and Friday is free. So we'll either do Patreon questions or something amazing in Star Wars will happen and we will cover it. Thanks everyone for joining us in the chat. Thanks for everyone watching afterwards. Give us a little thumbs up. Leave us a comment and enjoy. Hey, may that force be with you. A Jackson before Toro Calican? Come on. Come on.